Melbourne Victory up against the Western Sydney Wanderers up in Sydney. Now for Victory, Roderick Miranda returned to the starting 11, replacing Brendan Hamill, who unfortunately missed out due to COVID-19 protocols. Robbie Cruz was back in the squad, which was great to see. He started off on the bench, got a little bit of game time. For the players who started, Tris Economini's got the start, Margiotta got the start, and Burkhan Kurta started in this game, replacing the suspended Josh Brillante. For the first half of this match, both teams had very few chances, and it was a very quiet first half. It was a very, I would say, slow first half. Halftime was 0-0. That once the second half came along, there wasn't much change at the start. The Wanderers started to get a few more chances, which is good for them, and then past the 50th minute mark, that's when there was speed and pace in the game. But I was only seeing it, personally, from the Western Sydney Wanderers. And when I say pace, I mean creating chances. I mean moving the ball around to find a little gateway to slip in through. And the Wanderers did exactly that. In the 55th minute, Philip Canker, fantastic overhead pass to Tate Russell. Tate found a way on the right-hand side to slip into Victory's defence, get a header on, which was a little awkward how he made contact with the ball with his head, but it fooled Ivan Calavay in goals, and Calavay hesitated, went the other way, ball went to the right, unfortunately. So the Wanderers found a way to strike, and they striked with authority. They striked when Victory were caught off guard. Scores 1-0, the Wanderers are up. And I'm thinking, well, Victory need to respond. They can't let this game get out of hand. But I wasn't seeing much change from Melbourne Victory. 80th minute. Now, this call from the referee was controversial. It was a 50-50. Bernie Abini going forward. The ball's in front of him. Caliver comes out to try and save it. Both players collide, and the referee calls a penalty. Now, the ball was going towards Caliver. I understand Caliver is the goalkeeper. He wants to save it. Did make contact with Abini. As I mentioned, that's a 50-50 call. Unfortunately, Victory didn't get it their way. It was a penalty. Dimi Petrados, he nailed it. Gee, the accuracy and precision on his penalty kick was fantastic to see. He tucked it in to the right-hand side of netting. And Caliver, he went that way, but Dimmy too quick for him in that situation. So 2-0 was the score. And Victory, after that, had a chance. Chris Economini's was tackled in the box by Ziggy Gordon. Quite a dangerous tackle from Gordon. Referee let it slide. But after that, because Economides got up, the ball came off the post. Economides had a chance, and Rojas got in his way. The lack of communication in this game, the lack of awareness, the lack of effort, the lack of energy, the lack of good football that we've seen at the start of this season, that we've seen before these 3 losses in a row. It's not good enough. And I've said this before, I know it's a cramped schedule. I know a lot of players are going through fatigue, but they need to be better. What I saw from Victory when they did get their chances, it was when D'Agostino was on. It was when Robbie Cruz, Will Wilson made his debut. Well done to Will Wilson, because he showed a lot of courage. He showed a lot of aggression, a lot of an attacking mindset, a positive mindset to the game. He knew we were 2-0 down. He didn't give up. He kept fighting. He kept putting the pressure on the Western Sydney Wanderers. That's what I want to see from not only one player, from the whole Victory team. We lost to a team who is in 11th spot on the ladder. And look at our past 3 losses. We lost to the Wanderers tonight. We've lost to the Jets and to the Knicks. All 3 games should have been wins. But we couldn't get there. Because we are playing a slow-paced game. We are playing careful. We aren't taking our chances. We were inaccurate. I'm pretty sure that the shots were like 7-6. And then the shots on target, I think the Wanderers had 5. Victory only had 1 shot on target. Now, when you look at that statistic, that is poor. That is really poor from a team who has got the potential. Well done to Chris Economides, because he played his heart out today. And he's been playing his heart out since he debuted for Victory this season. He's got that energy, he's got that speed, but I've mentioned before, you can't rely on one player to create chances. The players who showed energy was the bench and Chris Economides and maybe a few others. This is why I like Brendan Hamill when he plays, when he gets a start. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, he missed because of COVID protocols. But when Brendan Hamill is in our back line, he shows that attacking mindset. He shows that he wants to take the game on. And I didn't see that from Victory today. Victory's next game is on Saturday night back at home at AAMI Park, up against the Central Coast Mariners. We beat them in the FFA Cup. That's great. Can we beat them again? Well, I have my doubts. Go Victory. Alright guys, if you like that recap and you want to see more of my content, remember to hit that thumbs up, like, comment, and hit that red button down there that says subscribe. Much appreciated. For more content, follow me on my Facebook page and also my Instagram page.